What's going on, everybody? Team G Sale back with another pickup video. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for joining me on a 11 o'clock on a Thursday night. It's the Jets game's on, so it's between intermissions, and I try to make it a goal, no matter how late, to stay up and watch the Jets games. The Jets are up 3-0 on Vancouver right now. I should be wearing my Jets jersey, but I didn't want to. It's hot in my basement, so I threw on a Timberwolves shirt. I don't know why they suck right now, but they're still my team. You got to have a franchise that you cheer for, right? So, we had a fair amount of pickups this week. I've been really behind on my videos, just kind of busy and haven't had a lot of chance to post stuff. Haven't really even been doing a lot of thrifting. A lot of this stuff is kind of old stuff that's been sitting for a while. But I figured I would just throw one more out, as things start to reopen here. But if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Really trying to get up to 400 subscribers so I can do my third or fourth giveaway now. Smash the like button to show some support. Would really appreciate that. And comment below anything in this pickup you found interesting, anything you've been finding lately, just anything you want to comment, say, or ask as well. So without further ado, let's just jump right into non-video game pickups. There's less books this week than normal, but more board games, if that makes sense. Also, check the description, guys, for timestamps. If you're not interested in books or non-video game stuff, you can just skip right ahead to video game pickups. I thought about doing them separately, but I figured I'd just throw them all in one video. I also just recently purchased a SpyCam set of glasses that I'm going to start trying out at the thrift store, and really want to use it for garage sales this summer so I can get some live footage of me doing, what I do, thrifting and garage sailing. So let's just go into non-video game pickups. Starting with books, found this at Value Village. It was $1. They considered it a comic book, or $1.29. This is a Sonic Archie comic. I've seen these before. They're not rare or nothing like that, but I figured I'd grab it. Just throw it into my book collection. This was another Value Village comic book, $1.29. Dennis the Menace to the Core. This is my second Dennis the Menace book that I found, and I like these little mini reader comics, so I'm going to start buying them as I find them. I found two Full House books this week. Both were at Salvation Army, so they were 80 cents. I found Full House of Stephanie, Phone Call from a Flamingo. I think I may have found this one last week too. I really should start making a list. These books I just plan on reselling for $2 or $3. And Full House, That's the Way It Crumbles Cookie. Interesting title. And that's that. Also at Salvation Army, I found a bunch of Berenstain Bears books. And as I mentioned before, my son and I are trying to collect all of the Berenstain Bears books. So the first one is the Berenstain Bears and Too Much TV. This was one of their life lesson books that they came out with. There was a whole bunch of them. Too much birthdays, too much other stuff. The Berenstain Bears and the Big Road Race. Comment below, did you guys have any fond memories of Berenstain Bears? This was a series I definitely remembered. Berenstain Bears and the Truth. There's another moral story book. And lastly, Berenstain Bears Get in a Fight. Another one there. This one was also at Salvation Army, 80 cents. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? A Different Tune. This is a Golden Reader book. This is a weird movie. I remember watching it as a kid and just thinking, is this really a kid movie? I guess it's not, really. Okay, so this is the strangest one. We have a floral shop here in town, and behind it they have, I really wish I could find some photos. If I will, I'll post one here in the video. Behind it they have a tent, and it says thrift store. And it never seems to close. It doesn't matter if it's winter or whatever. And I thought, I'm going to go check it out. It looks like junk. It is. It's just piles of junk with an honor system where you just put a donation into a box before you leave. So I found this there. It's a golden book, Meltdown at the Wax Museum, Animaniacs. So, I don't know, I threw a quarter in because that's what these go for at Goodwill. So, it's the weirdest thrift store I've ever been to in my life. Okay, all of these were at the Lorette thrift store. We were out in the Lorette last week. They charged a quarter each for their book. So here is the WWF History of WrestleMania. Kind of a little hardcover book. I just thought this was kind of cool. Again, it was a quarter, so I'm sure I can resell it to one of my wrestling fan friends. I got a StarCraft Prima official strategy guide. I absolutely loved StarCraft when it first came out. I played it non-stop online. That was when we still had dial-up DSL modems. I'm dating myself here, but man, I played a lot of StarCraft. I don't know, did you guys play StarCraft? I loved the Terrans. I just built as many battle cruisers. I built like 100 star bases, or whatever they're called again, and just starports and just kept building battle cruisers fully armed. Those things just destroyed everything. Garfield's Picnic Adventure. This was a quarter. One of the Garfield books I don't own. And another Berenstein Bears. Berenstein Bears and the New Baby. And almost the last book. This was also there for a quarter. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Annual 2013. I already have this, but this is a cool hardcover book. And for a quarter, it's got some really good artwork in it. I'll add it. Bring it to my school, maybe. Okay, this is a strange book. I found this at the MCC. The price is on the back there. It's $3.50. It was sitting in their, they have like an antique section that they call, wow, I forgot the name now. They have like a thrifting antique section at the back, and I went there and I saw this there, and I didn't know what it was, but it looked cool. It's called Legion Companion. I actually emailed one of my comic buddies. He never ended up getting back to me on what it is, but if you know, please comment below. Sorry, I'll get it in frame there. I saw Superman on the cover, and then it's basically like a almost like an encyclopedia of characters. Like, it's black and white. It's not comic or anything like that. I just thought it was cool, and holy man, these actually hold some value on eBay. So I'm gonna just flip this because I don't know what this even is. But if you do, comment below. Okay, I found a few VHSs this week. The first one was at the MCC. It was 50 cents right there. See if I can get it in frame. And this is Pokemon, what is it, Water Adventure, Water Blast. There you go. My kids like Pokemon. I'll throw it into my collection there. This one I found at Salvation Army. It was $1. This is Heavyweights. If you were a Mighty Ducks fan, this basically has the same characters as in the Mighty Ducks. It's about a fat camp movie. It's really cheesy, but it's one of those kind of like weird movies that came out in the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, these two, I went to a garage sale this weekend. Yes, they actually had them. I went to 2 garage sales. This one was a collector, so he knew what he had. But he had some pretty cool stuff. His VHSs were $1, so for $1 I bought Robin Hood Men in Tights. God, I love this movie. That Reebok pump scene where he pumps up his Reeboks. Oh man, that made me laugh so much.
Time out! Excuse me, bad guys. I am running out of air. Gotta get pumped. Okay, honkies. Time in.
And for another $1, Mel Brooks' Dracula Dead and Loving It. Another movie I really enjoyed. And he had these really cool collector's cards. I just wanted to buy one. I didn't even care. I think he charged $2 for a pack. This is a Ninja Turtles pack. It's even got the gum inside still. These don't have any value, but man, I just remember these as a kid and wanted the nostalgia, and plus he didn't have change for a 20. So otherwise, guys, for books and VHSs, that's it. I do have a number of toys and board games. Let's start with toys. Found this at Goodwill. It's $2, but their yellow tags were on sale, so this was 80 cents. And this is a Capsella Science Construction toy. I have never seen these before. They kind of look like rip-off K'NEX. All the pieces are there. They hold a little bit of value on eBay. I'm just going to flip this one. So, there's that. Found this at Value Village. Let's see if I can get the price in there. It was $3.99. Can get it in there, yeah. And this is a Nerf head-to-head Swiss shot basketball set. Now, I couldn't find any sold listings for this item, but it's cool. I like Nerf stuff if it's cheap, and this was cheap, so there's that. This was also at Value Village. $5.99 minus $2 off. I did have some coupons, so this was $3.99. And this is a complete copy of Siege. Now, I've probably had Siege on this channel before. I own multiple versions of it. It was called Weapons and Warriors in the United States. It's basically, it's not a board game, but you basically set up little miniature catapults and you fire and try to destroy the enemy's base and knock their guys over. It's actually a really fun game, and I've had no problem reselling those for like 25, 30 bucks. Found this guy at MCC. No, sorry, this was Bibles for Missions. $2. They use the same stickers as MCC. That's why I get confused. And this is a Hunchback of Notre Dame board game. I really don't remember this movie much, to be honest with you. I don't even know if I ever watched it. But the game's complete, and for $2, I'll add it to my board game collection. This guy was at MCC, and it was $2. And it's 100% complete. This is a game called Vampire Hunter the Game. It actually looks really cool. I kind of want to play this with my kids. But for $2, I mean, sorry, it's not there you go. I mean, why not? It's a steal for that price. Alright, and also at MCC, for $1.50, their board games are so cheap there. I found a Star Trek Next Generation interactive VCR board game, Klingon Edition. I own this already, but I mean, for $1.50, I could resell this. It's 100% complete. Alright. Last thing for non-video game pickups, I did find a bag of toys. I opened them up because I wanted to send a picture to my friend. The bag was $3.99, and it came with these 3 toys. The first one I knew what it was, and this was a Bebop figure. I'm probably just going to give it to Neil because I think he needs it. There's a Bebop figure there. There was a Ghostbusters figure that I definitely remembered. Let's see if I can get it in here. There it is. And this is the one where like the head goes up. You have to squeeze his arms or something. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, yep, that was in there. This was the one that I honestly remember owning, but I didn't remember what it was. And it's like, yeah, there you go. You can actually see it glowing on camera there. So I emailed my buddy Jason, who's a big toy guy, and he said this is from a Supernaturals line. Unfortunately, it's missing like most of its pieces, so it's really not worth much. But I took a chance. What can you do? Otherwise, guys, for non-video game pickups, that's it. So let's just do what we do and jump right into video game pickups. And I got a big stack behind me here, so start going through it. All right, the first thing I got here was a orange GameCube controller. I got this from Neil, and he was actually going to trade it into PNP, and he said they're offering me $15 for it. I said, I'll give you $15 for it, because I don't have a GameCube controller. The one that I have is a broken joystick. So I thought, hey, $15, it seems like a good deal. I'll get a GameCube controller. So thank you, Neil, for that deal. That rhymed. Look at that. All right, I have a video of this one, so I'll put it here so you can see it. I walk into Bibles for Missions thrift store on Regent Avenue West. I haven't been there in a long time, and they have all their video games right in the front in the display case. And right away I see these two, and I'm like, well, finally I found something here. So both of these were $5. There's the price right there on the side. And for $5, I got a copy of the new Super Mario Brothers for the DS, and it's complete in the case. So that makes me happy. $5 is a pretty good deal for that, and also for the same price, $5 right there. I got a copy of Mario Kart DS. So there you go. Stuff I can trade. 100% complete. They had a lot of other games there too, but most of them were garbage. But they had this one, $2. Good price on their 360 games. Most were sports, but they had Knight's Contract. I've never seen this one before. It's complete in the case. Bandai published games, so I'm going to add it to my Xbox 360 collection, since the price was right. Alright, these 3 games were on Kijiji. The woman posted them, 3 Wii U games, $15, so $5 a game. Met up with her, contactless pickup, e-transferred her, and she left them in the mailbox. First one is Injustice, Gods Among Us, complete in the case for the Wii U. $5. Wii U games at $5 to me is a good deal. Lego Jurassic World, again, complete in the case for $5. Just gonna beef up my Wii U collection, and last but not least, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. So $5, add that to the collection. She was in Selkirk, and I find a lot of people don't want to drive out to Selkirk, but for me, I can take it to get home. It's a little, maybe 5 extra minutes, so sometimes I don't mind driving through Selkirk. Alright, so I had some really ridiculous pawn shop finds this week. I had some time on Saturday to go out and do some pawn shopping by myself. And I went to Pawn Traders on McPhillips. Haven't been there in a while. My buddy Joe was working, and I'm looking on the shelf, and he goes, yeah, not a lot of new stuff. So I said, you got anything in the back? And he comes out with some Wii games, and I see Mario Party 8, and I'm like, oh, right on, but no disc, obviously. But he had this one in there. This is The Calling by Hudson Soft. This is an uncommon title, and it does hold some value. I already own it. But for $5, I will definitely grab it, and it's minty and complete in the case. So I'm going to be trading or selling this. If you're interested, please send me a message, because, again, I would gladly trade that. I'm gonna go pay, and I'm looking behind the counter, and I see this there, and I said, "What are you asking on that?" He goes, "I don't know, $5." So this is an N64 transfer pack. I don't own one. I don't know why I don't own one, but I don't own one. So for $5, yeah, I'll grab one. And then I see this, but it's backwards, and I say, "Is that a 3DS game?" And he goes, "Yeah." So he grabs it, and it's The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. And I crack it open because I'm super excited, because, you know, he was probably going to give me a deal. And look, it's Ocarina of Time inside. So I said, "What do you want on this?" I said, "It's actually the wrong game." He goes, "I don't know, is $5 fair?" I said, "Yeah, $5 is fair." So I got a loose copy of Ocarina of Time and a loose case for Majora's Mask. So there you go. Another game I'm trading. If you're interested, let me know. Okay, same day of pawn shopping. I go to Pawn Traders on Main Street, and they do 3 for $10. They had 3 PS2 games that I didn't have, so these were $3 a piece. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, I had this for the Xbox, but not for the PS2, and it's complete in the case. The disc is in decent condition. Gotta watch some of those pawn shops, because some of their discs are just mangled. Ghostbusters, the video game, complete in the case, $3. And last but not least, I got Metal Gear Solid 2, complete in the case for $3. So that was a good deal. Now, I'm driving down Main and I pass Atlas Pawn. It's kind of in a rough neighborhood. There's usually a lot of sort of, you know, there's homeless people kind of out in the front, and it's not an area I feel insanely safe walking around in unless I'm with somebody. Neil and I will often go together, but I was alone. But there was a parking spot dead in front. So I get out, I run in, and I'm looking around. They price all their games pretty high, and they have these weird stickers where they just put tape and then write a price in. But I'm looking through, and there's lots of games that don't have prices. So I pick out 4 games, and I put them down, and the guy goes, "Make me an offer." And I said, "I don't know, you know, $20." And he fires, I said, $5 a game. He goes back at 60, and I go, "Okay, well." I said, "How much just for these 2?" And he goes, "Well, I could do 15 for both." So not a bad deal. So for $7.50, I got Pikmin 3 for the Wii U. I don't own this, so it's going to get added to the collection. The other 2 games I had in there were Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U and Zelda for the Wii U. So, you know, he obviously wanted more for those titles. This one he didn't even know what it was, but I'm glad I did. This is Fire Emblem Echoes Shadow of Valencia. I think that's how you say it, for the 3DS. So I got this for $7.50, and it goes for quite a bit more than that. I plan on selling or trading this. I don't think it actually had a manual, but it's, you know, it's got the, oops, sorry, got the game in there. And yeah, if you're interested, let me know, because I don't collect 3DS. Almost at the end here. Man, why did I save the bad games for the end? I don't know why I did this. I went to my buddy Steven's booth at Thirsty's Flea Market. He had this game priced at $4, and he says, just give me 3. So this is the Incredible Hulk for the PS2. So for $3, I don't mind adding a PS2 game to my collection, and it is complete in the case. And last but not least, I went to Graham's store, Primo's Collectibles on Main. He had a couple Xbox games that I didn't own. They were $5 a piece. I got XGRA, Extreme G Racing Association for the Xbox. Just a shovelware title, but for $5, you know, I hadn't found anything. This was a different day that I went to those pawn shops, so I just grabbed it, you know. And I thought I needed this one, but it turns out I didn't need it. I got Trivial Pursuit Unhinged for $5. I already own this, so I didn't even check my app. This was just a dumb mistake on my part. So there you go. Otherwise, guys, just double checking. The last week I actually missed a few things, but no, that's it, guys. So otherwise, I'll put the totals up here in the corner of what I spent and what the final value was. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, I really appreciate the support. Please share this with friends and family or anyone you know who's into video games. I'd love to gain some more support and some more subscribers. Smash the like button again to show some support. And yeah, stay safe out there. Garage sale season's coming soon, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm also a few people messaged me after my last video and were asking me like, "Hey, are you going garage sailing? Do you know, just, you know?" So again, hey, this is going to be a fun, hopefully a summer where COVID slows down and we can get back to some sort of normalcy. I'd love that. But otherwise, guys, I always appreciate you tuning in. Just really makes me happy that people do follow my channel and that these videos aren't completely a waste of time. Again, they don't take too much of my time, and they allow me to document my collection. And if people are following along, that's awesome. I always never did this to like gain a huge following. I did this to just simply like document what I find. So either way, have an awesome weekend. And I guess it's almost the weekend. So have an awesome week, and we will talk to you again soon. Bye now.